Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Go ahead and put your phone number down there on a piece of paper. I think like last time we were being streamed live, so you know why we're writing it down versus saying it.
Understood.
We've been advised that there's no interview dates have been set for the current Judge Murphy's position. Is
Oh,
that
thank you. I thought I'd missed an email or something.
Oh, yeah, they told me to give you the news. Okay. Yeah. Well, welcome back again. I've only allotted 5 minutes for those individuals we interviewed a few weeks ago. I guess the purpose here is for you to maybe update us if there's any changes to your application, to your personal life, to your professional life, or anything else you wanted to know that maybe is different from a few weeks ago. Maybe by way of an opening statement, and if not, some of the committee members may have questions, some may not. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. Nothing has really changed. I like being a general magistrate. I've become fairly good at it. I looked at the numbers. Our intake, we had about 90 some odd cases last month. We cleared all of those cases last month. The county court that's being filled now, the intake numbers are somewhere between, the average about 195 if you look at the 3 divisions. So while we haven't approached the number of cases that are being cleared through the county court, or at least being referred to the county court, our numbers are going up. We are able to manage all of those cases. We're able to handle all those cases. We're able to clear all of those cases. So that's my primary goal, is to get these cases in, get them heard quickly, get them managed, and get them out. Not interested in making the law, changing the law. I just want people to come into court to know that they're being dealt with fairly. And something I've noticed as well in the past year and a half that I've been doing what I'm doing now is that treating people fairly and allowing them to feel as though they're being treated fairly is actually 2 quite different things. And so I've gotten accustomed to listening to what people say, actively listening to what people say, not only for substance and to rule on possible evidentiary objections, but also to get a feel for how they're feeling, how they're perceiving the situation, and ensuring that they feel that they're being heard and that they're being given a fair shake. What I've long believed in practice and as a general magistrate is that the process is actually more important than the result. People are not always happy with the result that they get, but if they feel that they've been treated fairly, if they feel that the rules have been applied uniformly to them, that the person who is involved in their case has been engaged, has listened to them, is prepared, knows what the law is, isn't trying to change the rules on them, isn't trying to play games with them, is not treating them fairly or unfairly because they do or do not have a lawyer, then ordinarily, regardless of what the result is, they come away with the sense that the system will work for them. And so, like I said, nothing has really changed. I love the job that I do. I think I will be a wonderful judge. I won't embarrass any of you. And I welcome any questions you may have.
Thank you. Steve?
I have no questions.
Dan?
No questions. Thank you for coming here today.
Bill?
No questions.
Kevin? No question.
You can't get out of it now. Rob, a couple questions. One, how did you find out the statistics about county court? You're the first person who's talked about that.
They send them through the. It's an email that we get on a regular basis showing all of the cases that have been filed, that have been and that are being cleared through the individual divisions. I can't imagine it's not public record. I just don't know that they advertise that information.
Okay. And secondly, based on what you said, what would you believe the most important characteristic of a county court judge should be?
I think it's important to be prepared, to be knowledgeable of the substantive law that's going to be dealt with on any particular given day, the procedural posture of any given case, as well as the rules of procedure governing those cases. And like I said, to give people a sense that they're being dealt with fairly. There's going to be days where there's criminal docket sounding cases and there's 100 driving while license suspending cases. And you can sit there and, I know there were judges in the past that would line people up and do a plea colloquy for all of those people. Do you understand you're all pleading no contest? Do you understand you're all waiving the right to the trial? And he treated all of these cases summarily And just, he moved the cases very quickly. People were in and out of that courtroom quickly, but I don't know that they necessarily got the sense that the judge cared about their case. And so for me, when I was in practice, there was a different sense in going into court for a trial than there was for, say, a motion hearing or a case management conference. But from what I'm doing now, everything is the same. An uncontested divorce is the same as a 3-day trial. There are people that are sitting down there that are interested in what's going on, that have very definite interest in the outcome of the case. And I treat all of them very courteously, very fairly, and just let them know that I care about what's going on. So I think I answered the question.
You did not.
I think I answered the question.
What's the key to managing your docket? I mean, what's the one thing that you think you are doing best to manage your current docket you have now and clear all the cases?
Yeah, the biggest problem I have is that I don't always get cases from the date that they're filed. I get them once they're referred to my office as a magistrate. So as soon as we get them in, we review the docket to see where the case is. If there's a notice of the case being ready for trial, we immediately set them for a case management conference, and we get the parties in, make sure the documents have been filed, make sure that mediation has been done, and get cases set for hearings, get them set for trial, just keep the cases moving along. And another difficulty we've been trying to work with the court clerks on this, is that you cannot sort the cases by individual general magistrates. You can sort them by judges, but not by the magistrates. So we're trying to figure out a way to keep an accurate list of all of our cases so that we can keep an eye on them and make sure that they are being managed and moving through as quickly as we can.
Thank you. Donna?
Thank you for coming again. It's nice to see you. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming in. I have no questions.
I appreciate it.
Rob, less is more. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
All right, great. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Bye-bye.